freight train off the edge. Calais Campbell with a sack. So nursing a slim lead, and that is the opposite of protecting that slim lead.
All I can think here is that head coach, he knows more about what's going on with his team than we do. He must know something's up. He has trouble with his punter, right? He's worried about his defense. There's an explanation in there that we're going to ask for after the game, because in this situation, I wouldn't have done that in normal circumstances, but maybe he thought my best opportunity is with my offense.
Yeah, interesting. Back in their own territory. Now we'll see what transpires. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Now it's Jackson.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2.
The ball carrier.
No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down.
And goal at the 2-yard line.
One more time with Dobbins. And that play's not going to get him in as he stopped right at about the line of scrimmage.
Stopped short of
They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1. They'll try to run with Dobbins, and he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker, this has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. Jesse Bates made the tackle from his safety spot.
Up 2nd and 9. At the 50.
Escaping the pressure right. And now he's good. The ball comes out, and the Bengals grab it. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for Nick Boyle that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And some space here. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 16 yards, a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Quick slant to Brown. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens have broken the tie. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Makes the score Ravens 28, Bengals 21.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. That's going to be caught by Ross for a Bengal touchdown.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
John Ross, 36 yards. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
The kick is good.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the
Jackson now. Rolling to his right. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Now a handoff for Dobbins. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
We got mission on. We got 3. Mike 5-5. Mike 55. Mike 5-5. Get that quarterback.
They'll run here with Dobbins. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
The ball carrier.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. They'll run with Dobbins. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts, as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Now a handoff to Ingram, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Mark Ingram in the final minute, and the Ravens have broken the tie.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown late in the game. They look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
The 2nd down pass intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
After the interception, here's Jackson, forced out to his left. Now he'll pull it down, and he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.